Alright, hi everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Unsolicited Writing Advice. This one is actually a special episode that I am doing just for the Ren Fair that I am participating in online, and I will have the Discord link for that below. So first, I'm just going to give you a little sample of a panel I will be hosting there today, this afternoon, 4 p.m. CST time. And the sample I'm giving is about building magical rules. So this is actually very fun. Honestly, usually the part I look forward to most in fantasy stories. I have had so many different types of magical design and things like that, just the way it interacts with the rest of the world. And the reason for this is that magic and its rules should be designed to fit the plot and the story themes, but also the intended audience for that story. So the way you'd want to set that up is making sure that you have the thematic elements of your story reflected in the way your magic works. The best examples I can give of this are Harry Potter and Supernatural. So Harry Potter is obviously intended for a younger audience, and it is a very emotionally based story. It's a lot about love and protecting people you care about, things like that, forgiveness. These are the themes. And it has a very emotionally based magic with personalized instruments. Every wizard's wand is characterized to them. The material it's made of, the core, its swishiness, everything is reflected based on the individual using it. Then you have spells like Ridiculous, where it's about the caster and what they think is funny. Even the opponent's boggarts, on the opposite side of Ridiculous, is tailor-made to that person. So the way the whole magical world interacts, a lot of it has to do with individuality and emotion, and that makes sense for that particular story. Then you have Supernatural, which is more resource-based and has a Christian religious focus because of the story tone and atmosphere. So you'd be looking at that kind of desperation, that grittiness, the are we gonna make it kind of tone that the series started out with. We're going to ignore the entire second half. That's why they have this magic that's based on what you have at hand. All the supplies you have, you can only have so much rock salt. The circles you draw around yourself for protection can be broken. There's more of an ebb and flow versus like Ridiculous. If it doesn't work because you couldn't figure out how it works. If you cast it, it's going to work. That's it. There's no real question as to whether or not it will be effective, generally speaking. Whereas Supernatural is going to lean more into that desperation, that uncertainty because of the way it's structured. So those are some tips onto building your magic rules. And if you want the full panel, please absolutely join us in the Discord. We'll be celebrating all sorts of fantasy and Ren Fair themed things today and tomorrow. So I really, really hope we get to see you there.